So Roman week has begun, and today we're gonna get to see all of our favorites.
If you talk to me again, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die.
The first few days of filming Roman week, we got to catch up with Gaius.
Not just Matthew, but you've gotten to know Simon in season 3. How have the two of them together affected Gaius?
Those two, as well as Jesus himself, his message from the Sermon on the Mount is really making me reconsider my beliefs.
Well, my thoughts exactly.
That's got to be foreign to Gaius.
Jupiter, Juno, Mars, Mercury, Neptune, Venus, Apollo,
All right,
Diana.
stop. I'm exhausted already.
Out of the many, many gods now, the one seems to be breaking through to Gaius.
That's exactly right.
Playing a character like this that has this subtle growth over the years, is it a challenge?
No, it's fun to play that because there's always an opposition. There's always something going on. It's not just one note. I love inner conflict. I love dilemma. Yeah, it's fun.
Primmy.
I know what I must do, Dominus. You need a hand?
Let's roll, Sam. Rolling. Rolling. First shot.
And what would Roman week be without the great return of
Atticus.
Like Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah, I'm the beast.
No, you're not. You're the beauty.
He's not very bothered easily. In the scene, though, he seems agitated and he's freaking out a little bit.
Something spooked you.
What did he see out in the water from last season?
What I think I've seen is coming into conflict with my rational mind. Atticus has witnessed the aftermath of what other Jews are calling a miracle, the feeding of the 5,000. I look out on the water several times just to make sure that what I saw is there and then it disappears. So I'm very confused and disturbed and provoked. I of course can't share my thoughts with anyone. What I do know is that there's a threat that has to be dealt with. Quintus hasn't been paying any attention.
You really need to do something.
Quintus, he's having a bust made.
Yeah, he's very much on a different tack.
How is Atticus's obsession with Jesus going to impact him this season?
Well, you know I can't quite answer that.
That was very mustache twirly.
This is Atticus. Buy snacks. No. Like, share, and subscribe.
You'll start with a spear. You'll go spearless.
So you wonder why it takes so long to create an episode. As the Roman soldiers moving quickly through the scene, the very timing of sending the background actors goes by so quick when you're watching it. But to see how they organize it behind scenes is pretty amazing.
That's a cut. Reset background.
I think we need to be just walking urgently as opposed to running.
And last, but definitely not the least, is Quintus, played by Brandon Potter.
Jesus shows up at Capernaum. A whole tent city follows him. Has anything happened since then that has made you dislike him even more?
Maybe dislike Jesus?
Go, Jesus of Nazareth, I like you.
As far as I know, we have an understanding. Well, I don't know that I'm so concerned about him as a force that will change the world, which is of course what he is. Right now, all I see is that he's marshaling a bunch of tent people outside of my city. That's an inconvenience, but nothing to be so mad about.
Something that I noticed about what we're filming today, your first day on set, by the way, for season 4, is Atticus is not himself.
Feels like the beginning of something.
How does this make you feel? Atticus coming in, and he is definitely not himself. How does that make you feel?
So I worked on the scene with Elijah today. Sometimes Quintus is intimidated by Atticus because of his proximity to power. You know, in this scene, I don't feel afraid of Atticus. I feel afraid of what Atticus is afraid of. Imagine, you're no longer afraid of the snarling dog. The snarling dog is now afraid, so what else is out there?
Speaking of what is coming, what are you most excited for fans to see in your character Quintus this season?
There's a really nice kind of back that friendly.
Wow. Well, it was amazing to catch up with all of our favorite Romans. Next week, we're catching up with the disciples.
Fumble even one of these questions, interview over.
Don't miss it. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell by the subscribe button so you're notified as soon as it drops.